Hello and welcome to the next video in our Precision Microbes for Pigs series. Now I'm joined by Tommy Heffernan from Precision Microbes to talk about the product, what's in it, and the science behind how it works. So first of all, just to give a little bit of background, this product contains probiotics and postbiotics. The probiotics are beneficial bacteria and the postbiotics are the metabolites produced by those bacteria, and an example of those would be enzymes and short chain fatty acids. So Tommy, as we know, 70% of the immunity is in the gut, so if we can inoculate the pig's gut with beneficial bacteria, we can help them to develop a robust immune system to deal with all of the challenges that they will come in contact with, particularly around the stressful time at weaning.
So like all health begins in the gut, I think is a good statement. And yeah, when we think about, we've two products and we're talking about them today. We've Advanced Gut Stabilizer, which is an at-birth product, which can be administered at 2 mils to the newborn piglet. That's different to this one. It's got a pre, pro and postbiotic. We formulated that especially around the pre because of the challenges of coliforms and proliferation of coliforms in the young gut. So that's a really nice product to protect and I suppose support gut development. And then you've the pro and postbiotic liquid, which is in a litre bottle. It can be in 20 litres, as we know in sows. We have a product for sows as well in much bigger quantities. That's about mimicking essentially what the good bugs are doing in the gut, aiding digestion, supporting immunity and providing protection. Yeah.
Very good. And we might just have a talk about the science behind it. So how does the product work? We're talking about tight junctions, we're talking about the lining of the gut.
Yeah, so when we think about giving beneficial microbes, you are trying to mimic what the good bugs are doing in the gut anyway, okay? And the way they do that is by the production of different metabolites. So if we think about the villi in the gut, we go down to a cellular level, just like you said, the cells are nice and tight and should be opposed tightly. There's lovely mucin protecting it. When we have challenges or we have, maybe intensive systems where we're feeding, we're looking for that growth, and there's normal stressors within that system, that has an impact on the gut. So when we're giving our product, we're trying to mimic what nature is doing by supporting the gut health. So we're aiding digestion. So some of the enzymes will help with digestion. Some of the short chain fatty acids are involved in tight cell junctions. They also help reduce inflammation. So they're sort of anti-inflammatory in nature. Yeah. And then the good bugs themselves provide protection against harmful pathogens. So they're competing. But they do that always by the production of these metabolites. And that's why the liquid nature is so important, and these postbiotics are really key. So you have the live beneficial microbes in the dormant phase and the postbiotics. It's quite a lot in that. Right.
And as well, just to touch on, I suppose, the administration of the products, we do have both products can be dosed to the pigs. We can dose pigs with the product, but they're also can be mixed with feed, with water, electrolytes, or farmers using a milk replacer. So it can be incorporated into the daily feeding routine as well.
Yeah, and I would definitely talk to your vet yourselves about the best route of administration. Yeah. We saw today on Keith's trial, he was given water and he got really good results. But actually probably would have got better results if he went with feed, but water was the most applicable and easiest way to do it. Yeah, so for sure. Feed is number one, water is number two. You can give it through milk replacer, you can give it orally, and obviously as we scale up we can dose it into feed and do all sorts of things with liquid feeding. Yeah, so each system, that's one thing I've learned from being in different pig systems, is each system has its different way of feeding and different approaches to feeding, so each one can be the product can be tailored to that system.
To each individual farm, yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out how many times I could say system, Lisa, sorry, go on.
So for more information on how Precision Microbes can help to improve the health and in turn productivity and profitability on your unit, contact Interchem.